Good morning, grandchildren. This week we're going to learn about Jacob. Last week we learned about Isaac getting married to Rebekah. And remember, Isaac is Abraham's son. So this week we're going to learn about Isaac's two sons, and that makes Abraham the grandfather of these two boys. So let's start to learn about Isaac and Rebekah and Jacob and Esau. Like his father Abraham, Isaac lived in the land of Canaan. His wife Rebekah could not have children. Wow, that kind of sounds like Grandma Sarah, doesn't it? So Isaac prayed, and God answered his prayer. Rebekah gave birth to twin boys. Oh boy, she got double blessed. She named them Esau and Jacob. Esau was born first. He would get twice as much as Jacob when Isaac died. This was called the birthright. Jacob grew to be a quiet man living in tents. Esau became a hunter in the fields. When Esau brought meat from the hunt, he gave some to Isaac. So Isaac loved Esau more than Jacob. But Rebekah liked the wise and careful Jacob. One day Esau came in from the fields hungry and tired. Since it was time for dinner, Jacob cooked a pot of soup. "Please give me some soup," Esau said. "Will you trade your birthright for some soup?" Jacob asked. "Why not?" answered Esau. "I'm about to die of hunger. If I do die, I won't need my birthright." And Esau promised Jacob his birthright. Jacob was selfish with Esau. This was not right. But Esau was foolish to sell his birthright. This was wrong. All right. Now here is old Isaac and old Rebekah. And let's see what happens. Jacob steals Esau's blessing. So that must be Jacob right there. In time, Isaac became very old. One day he said to Esau, "I want to give you my blessing before I die. Hunt an animal and cook the meat for me. You know I love this. Then I will bless you." But Esau knew he had sold Jacob this blessing for some soup. Nearby, Rebekah was listening. Quickly, she cooked some meat. She gave it to Jacob. "Take this to your father. He is blind, so pretend you are Esau. Then you will get the blessing." Jacob did this, though it was wrong. He stole Esau's blessing. I imagine that's going to cause some upset between Jacob and Esau. Let's turn the page and find out. Let's find out. Here we go. Jacob's dream. After Esau lost his blessing, he wanted to kill Jacob. Oh yes, I would say he's very upset. Rebekah heard of this and said, "Jacob, hurry to your uncle Laban's." Jacob rushed away alone. All he carried was a walking stick. There he is, asleep on the ground. At Bethel he lay down to sleep. A stone was Jacob's pillow. In a dream he saw a ladder with angels on it. God blessed him, saying, "I'm your father's God. This land is yours and your children's. The world will be blessed because of your family." When he woke up, Jacob said, "This place is God's house. It's the gate of heaven." Okay, so we see the family blessing continues. God keeps showing up and saying, "I'm the God, and I will bless you. I am the God, the one and only God, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob." And you may hear that if you go to church, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Jacob traveled to the city of Haran. There he found the same well where Eliezer met his mother Rebekah. A young woman herded her sheep to the well for water. This was Rachel, the daughter of Jacob's uncle Laban. Jacob was so happy to meet her that he wept, and he fell in love with Rachel there. Laban welcomed Jacob into his house. Soon Jacob told Laban, "I'll work 7 years to marry Rachel." Laban replied, "Better that Rachel marry you than a stranger." 7 years passed. It seemed like only days to Jacob because he loved Rachel so. The day of the wedding came. The bride wore a thick veil, but when Jacob lifted the veil, it wasn't Rachel. Jacob had married Leah, Rachel's older sister. Jacob didn't love her. He'd been cheated because Laban wanted the older sister married first. Then Jacob worked 7 more years for Laban. Finally, he married Rachel. In those times, men often had 2 wives. Jacob lived with Laban 21 years. He had 11 sons while he lived there. Only one, named Joseph, was Rachel's son. Jacob loved him best. we'll stop there for now, but you can see a lot of problems. Two wives, loving one child more than the other, these are going to cause many problems in this family. But God still blessed them. I love you very much, grandchildren. Have a wonderful week.